was meant to die of starvation and were also in the midst of space, but as luck would have it, he ended up on Earth. And, well, as we know, King Kong replaced Frieza with the evil Frozen, who has pretty much taken over Frieza's original role in his place, including blowing up those damn monkey Saiyans, which also causes Goku to end up on Earth. From where we last left off, the 21st Tenkaichi Budokai had finished with Yamcha of all people winning the tournament, thanks to the dangerous peril that Frieza kept putting Yamcha in. It managed to toughen up Yamcha quite a bit, as well as he gave some of his secret techniques to Yamcha as well, such as being able to form barriers around people and kick them around like volleyballs, and a not quite mastered version of Frieza's Death Beam, which, of course, luckily for participants in the tournament, because if it was the fully lethal version of the technique, everyone would be dead. So, lucky there. So, now that the tournament is complete and everyone's going their separate ways, and Yamcha turning out to be broke even though he just won the tournament, you know, shouting people meals, and one of those people being Goku, spending all his... Everyone's going their separate ways, except Goku, along with Frieza in this timeline, is going to find Grandpa Gohan's missing Dragon Ball, now that the Dragon Balls can be detected once again. And well, Frieza, he just wants to see more of the world. He's had some exciting times now. He doesn't want to just stay around being hidden away at Capsule Corp all the time. He wants to get out there and see more of what's out there. And what more fun can he and his Saiyan monkey pal can get up to in this timeline? Yes, I say pals in this timeline. And well, other than pretty much right off the bat rescuing Nam and freeing his village, it's not long before they're in the crosshairs of the Red Ribbon Army, which, for the most part, it sticks to pretty much how it goes with the anime, with Goku defeating the likes of Colonel Silver and eventually making his way through to Muscle Tower and beating everybody in Muscle Tower. Well, wait, if Goku's doing all the work, what's Frieza doing? Well, Frieza is staying with Sano and her mother at this point, just to keep an eye on things, make sure no more Red Ribbon Army guys show up there, looking for them and looking to make Sano and her mother a victim. So, while Goku's tearing it up like in Muscle Tower, which plays out exactly like it does in the original, Frieza and Goku are then on their way back to Capsule Corp to get the Dragon Radar fixed. Because, well, even though Frieza picked up a few bits of engineering tricks with Bulma and Dr. Briefs, he's still not capable of fixing the Dragon Radar, unfortunately. So adopted Big Sis Bulma has to fix it. And well, she does like the original and accompanies the trio as they go after their next Dragon Ball, where General Blue comes into the story. Now this is where things begin to sort of differ in the story, because, well, Frieza does actually get his hands dirty in this part of the story. Rescuing Bulma from those pilots that were trying to kill her, and yeah, Frieza basically offing them, and I mean straight up killing them, showing a little bit of that a little bit of the Frieza we always knew and loved, but that just comes with the territory. You threaten Frieza's family and friends in this timeline, he will not hesitate to fire a death beam at you and blow up your little helicopters or whatever else you threaten him with. And, well, with Bulma realizing that she has no dino caps because she took the wrong one, like in the original, they have to borrow Master Roshi's submarine, and this allows Krillin to tag along as well, and oddly enough, Frieza and Krillin get along pretty well too. They have a bit in common with their shiny bald heads. After all, Frieza liked to parade around his final form. And, well, with General Blue on their tail and trailing them every step of the way, this eventually leads to a showdown with General Blue first having a bit of a fight with Krillin after General Blue manages to separate themselves from Goku and Frieza. Yeah, he's about to essentially finish off Krillin like he does in the original story, when Goku and Frieza come into the fight, and we get Goku battling it out with General Blue like in the original, which it pretty much looks like Goku has it all won, but then General Blue pulls off his telekinetic powers, this time trying to paralyze everybody. However, this technique has no effect on Frieza whatsoever, who just begins cracking his knuckles, and this gets General Blue all scared. So tell me, after this, what were you planning on doing next? General Blue is speechless, can't get a word in, but Frieza does him away with the death beam, and well, this even horrifies Bulma, because well, this is the first time she's witnessed this side of Frieza. Frieza, what was that all about? Come off it, he was threatening us, threatening you. If I hadn't have done it, Goku would have his head blown off right now. And well, even Goku doesn't really approve of this. It's kind of hard to argue. I mean, this was, the, what do you call him? Bad guy? Anyway, so with that, Goku retrieves the Dragon Ball, and they all manage to safely escape. And of course, wants nothing more to do with this crazy adventure, so now we're heading towards Mercenary Tao, and in the land of Korin. Now, just like in the original, Goku, along with his buddy Frieza, they managed to rescue Upa, who was taken hostage, I believe, by General Yellow, I think his name was, the tiger-looking guy. And essentially, this is where Commander Red is now sending Mercenary Tao to kill Goku. Now, through all this time, the Red Ribbon Army have no idea about Frieza. In case you were wondering, nah, the only things they've seen are recordings of Goku in action back at Muscle Tower. There were no recordings of Frieza, so they have no idea that Goku has an even more powerful friend with him. So Mercenary Tao shows up like in the original and murders Bora, and we get the battle between Goku and Mercenary Tao, which plays off exactly like it does in the original, with Frieza looking on in disbelief. Did he really just witness his best friend just die in front of him? And this sets Frieza off. And he's like, Mercy Tao's like, oh, what is it now? I get that bad look off your face, kid. Otherwise, you're going to end up just like your friend here. Oh, my, did you really just threaten Lord Frieza? Oh, yes, Frieza is really starting to show off his, more, I guess you could say, Frieza side. And he immediately obliterates Tao. Like, nothing left of him. Vaporized. Gone.
Those Red Ribbon Army scumbags are gonna pay for this!
And, well, Frieza immediately flies off straight in the direction of the Red Ribbon Army. At least, in the direction where Tao came from. Figures if he follows it long enough, he'll find the headquarters of the Red Ribbon Army. And as it turns out, he's exactly right. Now, Upo is beginning working on digging the grave for Goku when Goku wakes up and snaps out of it. And, well, much like in the original, he decides to climb the tower and, gain extra training. At least then he might be able to help out Frieza with what he's doing. But he realizes that if he couldn't even stop someone like Mercenary Tao, he has no business trying to take on an army. So, with that, Goku is training with Master Korin, and that pretty much plays out like it does in the original. Now, in the meantime, Frieza has indeed showed up at the Red Ribbon Army headquarters, and he is just taking his time massacring everyone. Unlike Goku, who lets a few of them go here and there, he is massacring everybody. Everybody he comes across. It's just an act of pure rage all over the grief of his friend. Now, keep in mind, Frieza hasn't learnt to sense energy yet. He spent enough time on that planet, but it's not like he's gone through any of the martial arts training that's necessary to build up those senses to learn how to sense energy. So he can't sense that Goku is alive and well, and pretty much after his training, he's now on the Nimbus heading towards him. No. We got Mr. Frieza at pure rage, blowing up buildings, massacring every soldier he comes across.
That's right. Run from Frieza.
And well, he actually does a bit of a quicker job than Goku did of the Red Ribbon Army, because he's actually face to face with Commander Red, which has never happened in any What If I've thought of. Goku's never had a face to face with Commander Red. Frieza finds his way to Commander Red, so Commander Red hadn't tried to double cross his right hand underling yet, and getting ultimately shot in the head by that same underling. So you got one-on-one FaceTime, and they are just trying to beg Frieza not to kill them. In fact, Commander Red does try to set the same dropping of the ceiling roof trap on Frieza, but Frieza just catches it and just disintegrates it in his hand. Don't kill us, we'll do anything. You want the Dragon Balls? Here, take the Dragon Balls.
Thank you, I will be taking them. You see that look on your face right now, Commander? I want you to imagine the looks on the faces of everyone you've terrorized. Now, keep your eye on the finger. And Frieza kills Commander Red with a death beam, and with a wave of his energy, does away with the other underling as well, and then just levitating the Dragon Balls above his fingers and walking away, as he does. That's kind of how he holds Dragon Balls. And essentially, he's flying off with them. Now, this actually means that the rest of the gang completely arrive too late. They don't run into Frieza or Goku at all at the Red Ribbon Army headquarters. They're just sort of there and just looking at all the carnage that was caused. And The only thing they know for sure is that Frieza did it. Because when they found Frieza with the scout plane, just like how they find Goku with the original, it was just Frieza there. They had no idea what happened to Goku. And well, Frieza has gone back to Upa and has more or less decided that yes, he's going to use the Dragon Balls to bring back everyone the Red Ribbon Army hurt, including, which of course will resurrect Goku and Bora as well. And well, as it turns out, Goku ain't even dead, because like I said, he was training at Korin's tower, and well, the two friends are finally reunited, and well, there is now a new problem, because the last Dragon Ball isn't showing up on the Dragon Radar. And that's where we're going to be leaving things for right now. So what do you guys think? Did you enjoy this part of the story? Will Frieza play just as big of a role in the Fortune Teller Barber saga and in finding the final Dragon Ball? Or has this one got Goku written all over it? All this and more next time as we continue with this story. Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Catch you later.